taking on a team from the ACC, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawkeyes offense is on the field for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
To the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost one down the sideline. It's complete! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Iowa!
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Texas Tech's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Matthews. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. When was the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
And a great job on the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but this guy has been locked in. He's 5 for 6 on the opening drive of the game, and the coaching staff felt like he had a great week of preparation coming into this one. I think they were expecting him to have this hot start.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. They're setting up the screen. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Now the play fake. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here. He wants to go deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Red Raider. Once he got a snap, it was all over right to the house. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Turns it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Oh, what a cut! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The lone back's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. He's going to run it. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One final play before the end of the quarter. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Good enough for the first down. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Spits it out to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many...
There he goes. Ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Slithers into space. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Throwing right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it down the left. Touchdown, Red Raider. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going to the running game. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Trying to take it back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. And they will score. Touchdown, Red Raider. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Hawkeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying the left side. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now they'll run the draw. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll set up to throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field, 5 wide on second and goal. Looking for the score. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock.
The Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Sends it back in motion. Going to the run to start this second half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pucks it out of the air. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds a man on the left. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
He'll start this drive firing. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going for it all. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Finds his man. It's Russ. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky there wasn't 4 there. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
The official says no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Fires to the tight end. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The run from the shotgun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Georgia Tech pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Ramblin' Wreck players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Russ. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wants to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now second and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
From the gun. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.